Hello students, welcome to Guidance Group. Today we will be seeing some few more examples from active voice and passive voice which are previously asked in staff selection commission exams. Now as I mentioned in my previous classes that these questions are asked in staff selection exams, state service commissions. So this topic is really very important in its own perspective. Now for SSC it is more important because in your mains more than 15 to 20 questions are asked pertaining to the symbol topic. Okay, and the examples that we will be doing today are the examples which were asked in previous SSC exams. Even this topic will also help you for students preparing for Maharashtra Public Service Commission and other state PCS exams. So let us see the first example. Okay, we'll have to change the voice. So first is who taught you grammar. Okay, now we know subject becomes object, object becomes the subject when we change the voice. Now here, okay, when we saw in our first two lectures we did questions or we did do the rules pertaining to, okay, WH questions. Now in such cases it starts with whom. Okay, who taught you grammar. So by whom is the common start which is there in all the four options. So let us check it one by one. Who taught. Now taught is in past tense, hence my answer should be in past tense. Let us see. First is by whom were you taught grammar. Okay, this can be right, I find this right. Let us see. By whom were you taught grammar. Okay, even this is right. By whom was grammar taught to you. By whom were grammar taught to you. Okay, now by whom you were taught grammar. Now when I say that we change the voice, okay, and when it is an interrogative sentence, okay, by whom, okay, were will come before you. It means our normal arrangement of sentence is subject, verb and object, but when it is an interrogative sentence, means a question carrying, means a line carrying question mark, it means that we change the order. In that case verb comes before the subject. So by whom were you taught grammar is right and not the first part. Okay students, what is the problem in third? By whom was grammar taught to you. Okay, you always takes, okay, plural verb. We always say what are you doing and not what is you doing. Okay, so you always takes a plural verb, hence okay, we will mark answer option second in the first example. Okay, we see the next question. The king gave him a reward. Now there are two objects in this example. Him is an object as well as reward is an object. Okay, him is an object as well as reward is also an object. Okay, so let us see our options. He was given by the king a award. Okay, very wrong formation. He was given the award by the king. Okay, I find this right. He was given a award by the king. Okay, even I find this right. A reward was given by him to the king. Okay, he did not give reward to the king. King gave him the reward. Okay, hence it changes the entire meaning of the sentence. Now in second and third options, if we see them closely, here it is the reward and here it is a reward. That is the only difference. Okay, and when we look at our original sentence, it says the king gave him a reward. Okay, now gave is in past tense, so given was given is again right in both the sentence. Okay, now the main catch is end, at the end it is a reward, hence my answer should also contains a reward and not the reward. Okay, a reward and the reward, I have two differences in my second and third choices, but in my sentence I can see it is only a reward, plain a reward. Hence, I will say that my third option is right and not the second one. Okay, now these are some small peculiarities that you all should know while marking the correct option, because in the exam we are our mind computes very fast. Okay, so these small peculiarities will help you to overcome these things. Third one, he teaches us grammar. Now, grammar was taught to us by him. Okay, now what's taught? Our actual sentence teaches us grammar is in present tense. Okay, so first is wrong. Second, we are taught grammar by him. Okay, this I find is right. We were is again past tense. Grammar will be, it is future. We know that in change of voice we never change the tense. Hence, I would say it is very simple that this third is the second one is the right option for the third example. Okay, students, now we move ahead. Do you understand what I mean? Now, this is really a nice sentence. What I mean dot dot dot, is that understood by you? Okay, absolutely wrong. Was what I mean understand by you, was, it's again a past tense, even this is wrong. Is what I mean understood by you, what I mean is understood by you. Okay, now as I said earlier that in case of interrogative sentences, okay, verb comes before the subject. In case of interrogative sentences, verb comes before the subject. Okay, hence with respect to the third and fourth option, I will mark third option, because in this case the interrogative sentence starts with is, and is a verb. Hence, preference is given to the third option. Okay, keep this one thing in mind. Next, whom does he look for? Okay, now students, even again an interrogative sentence. Okay, he is looked after for whom. Okay, it is changing the entire meaning of the sentence. Yes. Okay, who is looked after for him, it again this is changing the entire meaning of the sentence. Yes or no? Now, who is looked for by him? Okay, whom does he look for? Who is looked for by him? Okay, this is right. Next, who is looked after? He is looked after by whom? Okay, now this again changes the meaning of the sentence, and it is quite evident that in our case option number 3 is the appropriate answer. Okay, students, move to the next example. They say that you did that. Now this is good. They say that you did that. Now, in these four options we cannot directly apply the rules that we studied in active and passive. Now this is something which is asked out of the box. Now let us see how to tackle this. You are told to do that. Okay, you are told to do that. Fine. Am I actually told? See, what is the meaning of this sentence? They say that you did that. They say that you have done something. Okay, so you are not told by them. उन्होंने बोला कि तुमने कुछ किया है. Okay, so you are not told by them to do something. Okay, so first changes the meaning of the sentence. The first option is wrong. Second, you are advised to do that. Okay, even I am not advised for doing something. Even I would say that the second is wrong. You did that said by them. Okay, very inappropriate arrangement of the sentence. Even the third one is wrong. Okay, last is you are said to have done that. Yes, I would say fourth is appropriate, because they said you did that means उन्होंने बोला कि तुमने किया है, and then when we change that voice it says you are said to have done that. Okay, आपने वो किया है जो बोला है. It means fourth is the appropriate answer in this particular question. Okay, because first three entirely changes the meaning of the sentence, and in active and passive voice the meaning of the sentence is never changed. The meaning of the sentence is never changed. I am doing sums. Sums are done by me. Okay, fair, I am doing some present tense, but doing ing is there in the verb, hence are done by me is 100% wrong. Sums are being done by me. Okay, our first lecture when we saw active voice and passive voice, hence the next three are 100% wrong. Sums are being done by me, very simple example. Okay students. Okay, now all those who are watching this lecture for the first time, I would request you to see the previous three parts of active voice and passive voice so that you could get a gist of this topic. 8 question. The noise of the traffic kept me awake. Now let us see this. I was kept awake by the noise of the traffic. Okay, this sounds right because both are in past tense. The traffic kept me awake by the noise. Absolutely wrong. I kept myself awake. I did not keep myself awake. I remained awake by the noise of the traffic. Okay, was kept awake by the noise of the traffic. I did not remain awake. I was kept awake. ओके, मैं खुद से नहीं जागा हूँ. I was kept awake due to the noise made by the traffic. मी स्वतःहून जागा नाही आहे, मला ट्रॅफिकमुळे जागा राहावं लागतं. Hence I would say the first option is 100% right. Now the ninth one. We all know that there is only one God. Now let us see. Again, this is not the question which belongs to our basic set of rules. We'll have to choose from the given appropriate option. First, we are all known that there is only one God. Okay. Now in this case, we should know that what is the subject and what is the object. We all know that there is only one God. It is known to us that there is only one God. We have all known that there is only one God. Only one God is known by us all. Now, okay, let us see. I would say in this particular question, first and third options are completely out. I would say that the first and third options are completely out in this example. Why? Because in this case my subject is the same. Subject cannot be same, okay, when we change the voice. Hence we are left with second and fourth one. Okay. Now in this particular example, only one God is known by us all. Okay, is known, okay, by us. And second is, it is known to us all that there is only one God. Now in this case I would say second one is the right answer. Why? Because only one God is known by us would not be there, known to us. Okay, known is followed by to and not by. Okay, hence it is known to us that there is only one God is absolutely right. Now in this case we use the technique of elimination. Okay, now in this particular question we use the technique of elimination. In most of the cases, students, we find that the questions do not pertain to the set of rules that we actually study, but with the help of basic grammar rules and the technique of elimination, okay, we are able to land up to a particular answer. Okay, now this 10th example, let us see. The people elected him mayor. Him was elected mayor by the people. No, he was elected mayor by the people. I would say yes, he was elected mayor by the people. Okay, this is wrong. Why? Because is elected. Okay, people elected, past tense. Okay, and is present tense. Hence third and fourth are absolutely out of the context. I would say second is the right option. Fair enough, students. Yeah, we move to the next question. Don't laugh at me. Now this is an example of imperative sentence. I am telling someone don't laugh at me. Now imperative sentence always start with let. So let me be laughed at. No, I am this changes the meaning. Let me be not laughed at. Let the third is I am laughed at is absolutely wrong. Let me not be laughed. Okay, I would say fourth one is right. Let me not laughed. Let me be not laughed. Okay, sorry. Let me be not laughed. Let me be not laughed at, because in this case it is said at me. Okay, in this case, sorry, fourth is not the answer, it is option number second which is right. Okay, it is option number second which is right, because at the end there is at present. Okay students, we move to the next question. I saw him leaving the house. I saw him leaving the house. Now tell me what is right. Leaving the house was seen by me. How can I see myself leaving the house? Okay, leaving the house, he was seen by me. No, completely out of context. He was seen leaving the house by me. Okay, he had been seen, had will not come out of the context. Okay, he was seen to be leaving the house. Now I saw someone. Okay, he was seen to be leaving the house, and second, he was seen leaving the house by me. Which one is more right, students? Okay, definitely second one, because in this case it is written by me. Okay, he was seen to be leaving the house is not right. He was seen leaving the house by me. Okay, because I saw him leaving the house, matlab he left the house. Okay, he was seen to be leaving the house means when he was leaving I saw. Okay, and in this case he was seen leaving the house by me. Okay, hence I would say the second option is com- comparatively and grammatically correct than the fourth one. Okay, and fourth one has a different meaning than our given sentence. Yeah, someone pulled the bull violently. Now this is something that we need to see. The bull had been pulled. Okay, had will not come. Unnecessary use of had will not come. Second is first is wrong. The bull was to be pulled violently by someone. Was to be pulled violently. It means it was planned something. No, the bull had been pulled. Again, had use of had. Okay, unnecessary use of had should not be there. Even third one is wrong. The bull was pulled violently by someone is also right. And even if I plainly say that the bull was pulled violently, it is fair enough. Now someone, in this case someone pulled it, it means the subject is not important in these examples. Now when the subject are not very important, okay, it is quite evident that the examiner might set options, okay, leaving the subject, because in the first two sentence options we can see it is mentioned by someone and by someone. Okay, and in the fourth option it doesn't say by someone. Okay, because it is not necessary to write by someone always, because someone means किसी ने तो किया है. Okay, hence the subject is not important, and when the subject is not important, the examiner might eliminate the subject. Okay students, now if you like this session, please like, share and subscribe the channel. And if you have any doubts pertaining to active voice and passive voice, you can please comment it on our comment box, so that we can come back to you if you have any doubts. Now stay home, stay safe and keep yourself and your family members healthy. Okay, take care, bye.